Of how you got interested in the Ocean Sciences Bowl? How'd you get interested?
Well, my teacher, Miss Lori, our school isn't like used to having a science team. We've never like had anyone to go compete, and I don't know how she heard about it, but she asked me if I was interested, and I was, because I love biology. I'm just a biology fanatic, and I love it.
Cool. How'd you get interested?
I actually heard about it during announcements at school, and I've always wanted to know more about science, learn what the chemistry of the water, what kind of organisms live there, and just wanting to know more, and just decided to join.
That's cool. So I didn't ask you your names. Tell me your names and tell me what school you're with.
My name is Trey Weed, but my real name is Leah Weed III. I'm from the Heritage School.
And I'm Anish, and I'm also from the Heritage School.
Okay. So tell me, being interested in science, had you already been reading and studying in ocean sciences? Or were you just generally biology nut?
Generally biology.
Okay, so then how did you prepare for an ocean sciences team? And what's your study technique?
Well, we watch a lot of, or listen to a lot of webinars that NOSB offers, and we have a lot of marine biology books that we look at. So
Just a lot of repetition and practice, like reading those books, and always wanting to be excited about learning that stuff.
Okay. So how did you get recruited to the team? Did you just you heard it on the announcements, and you said that this is your second year, right?
this is actually going to be my third year, but it's my second year coming to Savannah for it.
Okay.
I went to one when it was in South Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
This is my third year.
Yeah. So how did you make that first step? How did you decide you wanted to be on an ocean sciences team?
Well, Miss Lori Pendergrass, my biology teacher at the time, came and asked me if I was interested.
Okay. So what advice would you give to someone who's thinking about joining a team but is a little afraid about maybe being able to learn the material or getting up in front of folks and competing? What kind of advice would you give to your best friend if you were trying to recruit them to an Ocean Sciences Bowl team?
I would say go for it. I mean, you live once, and it's a good experience because I think it's a good experience because you learn so much, but then again, you learn how to compete, you're with a team, and it's just a fun environment. So if it's something new, you should try it.
Okay, you're shaking your head. Would you add anything to that?
Just a desire to learn. If you love science and you love everything about the ocean and you want to learn more, then just go for it. It's not as intimidating as you would think, but as long as you have that desire to learn more, then you should be good.
That's great. Okay, so now what's the hardest thing about doing what you're doing? You know, studying. Is it studying after school? Is it finding teammates? What's the hardest thing about being on an Ocean Sciences Bowl team?
Studying with other schoolwork and like sports and other activities. It's harder because it's just like an extra. But you have to have like dedication.
You
have to put it. It has to be a priority.
Okay. Now, so when do you make it a priority? So when do you study? Do you study after school, or do you guys get together on Saturdays? I mean, how do you make it work?
Well, we meet during school on Thursdays. We have this break that our school calls XL, and it's kind of free time. It's about like 45 minutes to 50 minutes, and we meet every Thursday. We usually come with like information that we want to talk about, just discuss.
Okay.
And some of it is required, like we go home and we'll learn it on our own. Like we'll go to different websites and read these different articles about like latest ocean activities, that's what's going on. Okay.
Is there anything that it would help you guys a lot, it would help your team if you had X? Is there anything that you're thinking that if it would help you study more, it would help your team perform better if you just had this one thing?
A marine biology course would help tremendously, because even in biology you cover it barely and it's not really like a main focus, but I wish that our school offered a marine biology course.
Okay.
like in biology, like as freshmen at our school, we're required to take biology, and one of our like lessons is over marine biology, and what I learned is it only covers a small portion of it. Like when I joined Ocean Science, well, we talked about the chemistry of the water, the physics and everything. We only learned a very little amount, so I think we should have a marine biology course.
Okay, that's good to know. So tell me, what do you want to do professionally, or what do you want to study in college? Have you started to figure that out yet?
I want to major in biology. I don't necessarily know what I want to do afterwards. I would like to go into the medical field. I don't know if necessarily I want to be a doctor or not, but I'm striving for the medical field.
Okay, and what about you?
I am looking forward to be like a marine conservationist. I want to help like the recent BP oil spill that happened. I want to learn how I can get involved in like the helping process and all that.